I just wanted to remind you how beautiful you are as you go throughout the day today. Trillions of cells are working in your favor. Your immune system is working in your favor to give you as much energy as you could need to go throughout the day. No matter what scenario or situation comes and encounters you, you are still and at peace, and your body is so beautiful that there is nothing that could ruin that. There's nothing that can ruin the beauty of your mind, right? Because like you meet some beautiful people in the world, and sometimes their inside is not really that beautiful, but you are gorgeous, and this light spirit that you have, this is the beauty. They see you before they feel you, before they see you, right? They feel you, they feel your energy before they even see you, before you say anything, before you smile at them. They can feel you. Why did we have to stand 6 feet away during COVID? Your aura is projecting out, your heart, your radiance is projecting out. They feel you before they see you. And I think the body is so beautiful. It's so amazing. And think about the energetic disease of diabetes, okay? And think about Alzheimer's, dementia, diabetes type 3. All these energetic diseases, they actually start years prior. Decades. For Alzheimer's, dementia, they start decades prior. It's just like a cell phone. It's like living your life with your cell phone only being charged on 30 to 40%. That's how much energy the body can. You can live decades in this pre-diabetic state, or this lack of energetic state, where you're only operating on 30%. But you have so much capacity. You like the horsepower for you, incredible. It's unlimited, right? The capacity of your cerebellum to provide energy to your entire system, incredible. So you could feed your body, you could feed your brain as much energy as you want. If focusing on feeding your brain instead of your body, if you feed with amino and the fatty acids, your energetic capacity is out of this world. When you're feeding your immune system and it's going through and it's taking care of you and you feel so at peace, that's the thing. When you're living life with a battery on 30%, life is chaotic. You're always wondering, is my phone gonna die? Am I gonna make it through? Why is everything working slower, But when you charge up to 100% or get damn near close, you could do anything, right? I could drive across the country and my phone might make it all the way there. I have enough energy to keep all my apps open on my phone. I have enough energy to just, keep my brightness all the way up. Oh my gosh, it's just like your body is literally like a cell phone. The body is just, and it's weird, why do we call a cell phone? Because it's an individual cell. And in the context of everyone in the world, you are just one cell of a human. You're just one operant of a larger network of people. We're all just one cell breaking down into smaller and tinier cells. And it's beautiful how much light you have unlimited amounts of light in your body. Unlimited. If you're having trouble with understanding this and believing what I'm saying, surround yourself with a golden ray of light. Your body, like, put yourself in the sun and feel what that feels like to be just nourished and to feel that light growing within you, and expand it and push it out. A lot of it, it's like visualization. You imagine what your perfect morning would look like. How would I look like if I was not as stressed, right? If I'm going for a 10-minute walk, how would I walk as the most confident version of myself, as the lightest and brightest version of myself? Does each step feel really heavy? Am I stressed? Or does each step feel like really light, and I just feel like I'm listening to the birds and looking at the sky and witnessing the beauty of the greenness of the trees, Like, how do you want to see the world, And I felt like years ago, it was so hard for me when I lacked the proper nutrients in my diet. My perspective was so dark and it was so limited, And it wasn't until I started feeding my body and realizing that my physical health related to my spiritual health, that my world changed so much. And people ask me, do I ever get sad anymore? Of course I get sad, but I also know that the sadness or the emptiness that I feel is and could be related to my nutrient status, my nutrient content, and how I'm loving myself and filling myself with light. Am I filling myself with darkness? Am I not giving myself what I need? So you always have a choice. You're a beautiful biochemist. Your body is so beautiful by design. You're a biochemist by nature. You don't need a degree to be a biochemist. You're a biochemist with each breath. Right now, you don't even have to do anything. You just are so beautiful and so loved. So I am sending all my love to you. I'm your #1 fan. If you want to like, share, subscribe, you're more than welcome to do that. As always, I wish you the best of luck. You got this. You know, there are good things coming. We don't even know. We don't know enough to say that there's not good things coming. Like, how do you know? I work in a restaurant, okay? I'm a server in a restaurant. How do I know that that next person is not going to tip me $5 million? I just don't know, you know? Okay, I'm being crazy with that number, right? But I don't know if they're going to give me $100 tip, you know? I don't know enough. And why not? Why not? I work so hard. I'm here and I'm showing up in my lightest and brightest. I'm about to change your life. You just came into this restaurant. You don't even know that your life is about to be so much better because you came here to eat with me. And I'm here just to smother you in my love. So we don't know enough to expect the worst. That's all I'm trying to say. So keep it light, keep it bright. There are so many good things coming, one day at a time, one moment at a time. Anyway, good luck.